What if I told you that one of the most expensive cars in the world is built by robots so precise they can feel the difference between perfect and almost perfect? We are talking about a factory worth $500 million. And today, you are going inside. This is not just a car factory. This is the future of manufacturing. Every weld, every stitch, every single bolt is guided by machines smarter than most computers you have ever seen. Stay with me, because what happens inside these walls will absolutely blow your mind. In the next 15 minutes, you will see how a Rolls-Royce Phantom goes from raw metal to a $200,000 masterpiece. You will see robots doing things human hands simply cannot. And you will discover why this factory is being called the most advanced car-building facility on the planet. Located in Goodwood, England, the Rolls-Royce manufacturing facility sits on a vast campus surrounded by nature. But do not let the peaceful outside fool you. Inside, it is a world of laser precision, robotic arms, and technology that most people will never get to see in person. Now here is something worth thinking about. This factory costs $500 million to build and upgrade. That is more than some entire cities spend on infrastructure in a year. So what exactly are they spending all that money on? And is it actually worth it? Keep watching. The answer will surprise you. The Rolls-Royce Phantom is not just a car. It is a statement. It weighs over 2.5 tons. It has a 6.7-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, and it takes thousands of hours to build just one. The price? Starting at over $400,000. Yes, one car for $100,000. The moment you walk into the main production floor, you see them. Giant robotic arms moving with incredible grace and speed. Some are welding, some are painting. Some are scanning every inch of the car body with sensors more accurate than the human eye. This is not science fiction. This is happening right now. Getting inside this factory is not easy. Every worker goes through strict security and training. The factory operates on strict quality protocols. Even the air inside is filtered and controlled. Why? Because dust particles, tiny ones you cannot even see, can ruin a paint job on a Rolls-Royce. That is how serious this place is about perfection. Running beneath every robot, every camera, every sensor is an artificial intelligence system that monitors the entire production process in real time. It tracks over 10,000 data points every single minute. If something is even slightly off, the system flags it immediately. No human supervisor could do this alone. This AI never sleeps. It never gets tired, and it never makes the same mistake twice. But here's a question that keeps coming up. If robots are doing most of the work, what role do the human workers actually play? Are they becoming unnecessary? Or is there something that robots simply cannot replace? We are going to answer that later in this video. And trust me, the answer is more interesting than you think. Every Rolls-Royce Phantom begins as raw materials. High-grade aluminum alloys, specialty steel, precision-cut components. These materials arrive at the factory from suppliers all over the world. Each delivery is scanned, weighed, and tested before it is allowed onto production floor. Nothing enters this factory without passing inspection first. The first major stage is the body shop. This is where the aluminum space frame structure of the Phantom starts to take shape. Robotic arms weld hundreds of precision components together with zero margin for error. Each weld point is checked automatically. The robots work faster than any human team ever could, and with consistency that is simply impossible by hand. The welding robots here operate at incredible speed. Some can perform over 1,000 welds per hour. Each weld is perfectly calibrated for depth, temperature, and pressure. After welding, a laser scanning system checks every single joint. If one measurement is off by even a fraction of a millimeter, the system stops the line and alerts the team. 1 millimeter. That is their standard of perfection. Now, the car body moves into one of the most fascinating parts of the factory, the paint shop. But this is not like any painting you have seen before. The body goes through a full chemical cleaning process first. Then it enters a pressurized, climate-controlled chamber where robotic arms apply the base coat with microscopic precision. The entire room is sealed from outside air. Here is something amazing. Rolls-Royce offers customers over 40,000 possible color combinations. 40,000. And every single one is mixed and matched by a computerized color system that can replicate any shade a customer requests. Some customers have matched their car color to a flower from their garden. Others have matched it to a painting in their home. This factory makes that possible. Now stop for a second and think about this. If you could order a Rolls-Royce Phantom in any color imaginable, what color would you choose? Drop your answer in the comments right now. I read every single one. And while you think about that, let me show you what happens after the paint dries. Because this is where things get really interesting. After painting, every car body goes through an automated optical inspection system. Hundreds of cameras scan the entire surface at once. They look for any defect, bubble, drip, or inconsistency in the paint. If the system detects anything, even a microscopic imperfection, the car does not move forward. It goes back. This process alone adds hours to production. But Rolls-Royce says it is non-negotiable. Now the powertrain team takes over. The V12 engine is brought in separately, where it has already been assembled and tested. Robotic guided vehicles carry the engine to the chassis with millimeter accuracy. Human technicians then secure it manually. This is one of the moments in production where human hands are still essential. And we will talk more about why in just a moment. This is called the marriage point. The moment the body of the car meets the chassis. It is one of the most critical moments in the entire process. Automated guided robots align both sections with extraordinary precision. Then a team of skilled technicians performs final alignment checks. The tolerances here are tighter than most surgical instruments. Every bolt is torqued to exact specification. Here's the truth about this factory. It is not robots versus humans. It is robots and humans working together. Robots handle the heavy lifting, the repetitive tasks, the dangerous jobs. Humans handle the judgment calls, the finishing work, the quality decisions that require experience and intuition. This partnership is what makes the Rolls-Royce Phantom something no other factory in the world can replicate. After the mechanical systems are installed, attention turns to the interior, and this is where the factory truly separates itself from the rest of the world. Skilled craftspeople begin fitting the hand-stitched leather. Some panels take an entire day to complete. One dashboard fascia can require over 20 hours of continuous work. This is craftsmanship at a level that most people will never see. Inside a dedicated workshop, specialists work with wood veneers sourced from around the world. Each piece of wood is selected for grain, color, and character. Then it is cut, shaped, and fitted to the exact curves of the Phantom's interior panels. The fit must be perfect. There are no gaps, no misalignments. Every panel looks like it grew into place. It is extraordinary to watch. Modern Rolls-Royce vehicles are packed with intelligent systems, lane keeping assist night vision cameras, adaptive cruise control, and dozens of other sensors must all be installed and calibrated correctly. A team of software engineers and technicians uses specialized diagnostic computers to program and test every single system before the car leaves the factory. This software calibration alone takes several hours per vehicle. So here's a big question. With so much technology, so many sensors, and so much software, what happens if something goes wrong after the customer takes delivery? How does Rolls-Royce support a car this complex? Stick around, because coming up, I'm going to show you something about their quality testing process that very few people outside the company have ever talked about. One of the most fascinating rooms in the factory is the acoustic laboratory. This is where engineers measure the interior sound levels of every finished car. The Rolls-Royce Phantom is engineered to be one of the quietest cars on Earth. At highway speed, the cabin is quieter than most living rooms. Achieving that requires special sound-deadening materials, thick glass, and acoustic panels tested by robot-driven microphones. Before any Phantom leaves the factory, it enters the final quality testing center. Here, automated systems test every electrical function, every switch, every button, every light, every motor. The car is then driven on a special indoor test track where engineers check ride quality, steering response, and engine performance. Only after passing every single test does the car move forward. Here is something most people do not know. Every Rolls-Royce is put through a water test. A simulated rainstorm hits the car from every angle for an extended period. Engineers check for any water infiltration around the doors, windows, roof, or trunk. Not a single drop is acceptable. If any moisture enters the cabin, the car goes back for adjustment. This test alone is a level of quality control most manufacturers skip entirely. After passing the indoor test, the car goes outside for a road test on a specially designed test track. Professional test drivers put the Phantom through everything: slow speed cornering, highway acceleration, emergency braking, and rough road simulation. The data from every drive is recorded and analyzed. If anything feels even slightly off, the car does not get cleared for delivery. It goes back to the technicians. When the car finally passes every test, it enters a delivery preparation department. The exterior is hand-polished one final time. The interior is deep cleaned and inspected under special lighting. All fluids are topped off to exact levels. The tires are inflated to precise pressure. Then the car is wrapped in protective cover and scheduled for delivery to its new owner anywhere in the world. Rolls-Royce delivers vehicles to customers in over 50 countries. Some cars are shipped by sea in specially designed containers. Others are air freighted to customers who cannot wait. Every delivery includes a personal orientation, where a trained specialist walks the customer through every feature of the car. This is not just selling a car. This is delivering an experience. Now, here is the most important question of this entire video. We have seen what this factory can do today, but what is coming next? What does the future of this level of manufacturing look like? Because the changes that are already being planned will make everything we just saw look like the beginning. And you do not want to miss this part. Engineers working on next-generation manufacturing are developing robots that can learn from their own mistakes. These are not just program machines. These are machines that observe, adapt, and improve over time using machine learning algorithms. In future factories, a robot that makes an error will automatically adjust its own programming to prevent the same error from ever happening again. No human intervention required. Artificial intelligence is also changing how luxury cars are designed. AI systems can now analyze millions of aerodynamic data points and suggest design modifications that human engineers might never think of. They can simulate crash tests, wind tunnel results, and thermal performance all digitally before a single prototype is ever built. This means faster design cycles and better performing vehicles. Rolls-Royce has already released its first fully electric vehicle, the Spectre, and the company has announced plans to become fully electric by the end of this decade. That means the factory must evolve again. New battery assembly lines, new electric motor testing facilities, new software systems. The $500 million factory is already preparing for a transformation that will cost even more. Building a battery system for a luxury electric vehicle is nothing like building one for a regular car. The battery in a Rolls-Royce must deliver near-silent power delivery, maintain performance in extreme temperatures, and last for many years with minimal degradation. Robotic battery assembly lines must work with tolerances measured in microns. This is some of the most advanced manufacturing work happening anywhere in the world. The factory is also becoming more environmentally responsible. Solar panels power portions of the facility. Water used in manufacturing is recycled and treated on site. The paint shop uses water-based coatings that significantly reduce chemical emissions. And Rolls-Royce is committed to reducing the carbon footprint of every vehicle produced. Luxury and sustainability are no longer opposites. They are becoming the same thing. Most car factories are optimized for speed. Build as many cars as possible, as fast as possible. Rolls-Royce does the opposite. They build fewer than 7,000 vehicles per year on purpose. Why? Because exclusivity is part of the product. The customer is not just paying for a car. They are paying for the knowledge that their vehicle received individual attention at every single stage of production. Behind every robot in this factory is a highly trained human team. Technicians, engineers, craftspeople, software specialists, and quality managers. Many of the craftspeople have worked here for 20 or 30 years. Their skills are passed down through internal training programs. Rolls-Royce invests heavily in workforce development because they know that no robot can replicate decades of human expertise in leatherwork with fitting or final quality judgment. The technology developed in factories like this does not stay inside one company. Over time, innovations in robotic precision, AI quality control, and sustainable manufacturing spread to other industries. What Rolls-Royce perfects today could influence how medical devices, aerospace components, and consumer electronics are made tomorrow. One luxury car factory is quietly shaping the future of global manufacturing. Here is something worth thinking about. As robots become smarter and more capable, what happens to the idea of craftsmanship? Does a car built with robotic precision have a soul? Or does a human touch give it something that no machine ever could? This is a question that the best engineers and designers in the world are actively debating right now, and the answer will define what luxury means in the future. By the year 2030, experts predict that factories like this will be almost entirely autonomous. Robots will design modifications, order parts, perform quality checks, and schedule maintenance all on their own. Human workers will shift into roles as supervisors, programmers, and creative directors. The factory floor will look more like a control room than a workshop, and the cars it produces will be better than anything available today. One of the most exciting technologies already being used in advanced manufacturing is called a digital twin. A digital twin is a perfect virtual replica of the entire factory that exists inside a computer. Engineers can test changes, simulate problems, and optimize workflows in the digital twin before making any changes to the real factory. This technology is saving millions of dollars and months of development time every year. So, let us come back to where we started. What does $500 million actually buy in a factory like this? It buys the most advanced robotic welding systems in the automotive world. It buys AI quality control that catches defects a human eye cannot see. It buys acoustic engineering rooms, water testing chambers, and climate control paint shops. And ultimately, it buys the ability to produce a product that no one else on Earth can match. When you step back and look at everything we have covered today, one thing becomes very clear. This factory is not just about building cars. It is about what human beings are capable of when they combine creativity, technology, and an absolute commitment to excellence. Every Rolls-Royce Phantom that rolls out of this building represents thousands of hours of human and machine effort working in perfect harmony. If you have made it this far in the video, you are exactly the kind of person who belongs in this community. We cover the most advanced robot factories, future technology, and automation stories from around the world. If that sounds like something you want to see more of, hit that subscribe button right now. It is completely free, and it means you will never miss a video like this one again. Now I want to hear from you. After everything you just saw inside this factory, which part impressed you the most? Was it the robotic welding, the bespoke color system, the acoustic testing room, or something else? Drop your answer in the comments below. The most interesting answers might just appear in our next video. Your voice matters here. If you know someone who loves technology, engineering, cars, or the future of automation, do them a favor and share this video with them right now. Most people go their entire lives without knowing that factories like this even exist. By sharing, you are giving someone a glimpse into a world they never knew was possible. That is a pretty great gift to give someone. We are living through the most exciting era of manufacturing in human history. Robots are becoming partners. Artificial intelligence is becoming a creative tool, and the line between engineering and artistry is disappearing. The factory you saw today is not the end of something. It is the beginning of a world where precision, beauty, and technology all come together in ways we are only just beginning to imagine. Every time you see a Rolls-Royce Phantom on the road, you are looking at the result of thousands of robotic decisions, millions of data points, and countless hours of human dedication. It is not just a car. It is proof of what is possible. And if a factory can build something this perfect, imagine what the next generation of technology will create. The future is being built right now, and it is going to be extraordinary. Thank you for watching. This has been an incredible journey inside one of the most advanced manufacturing facilities ever built. If you want to go deeper into the world of robot factories and future technology, our next video is already waiting for you. Click it now. stay curious, stay inspired, and we will see you in the next one.